Carfection opens by positioning the 812 Superfast as a watershed moment for Ferrari, the final bastion of naturally aspirated V12 performance in a world pivoting to turbos or electrification. This 6.5-liter F140 V12, revving to 8,900 RPM, is heralded as a mechanical masterpiece and a celebration of pure automotive emotion. It's more than a car. It's arguably the last of its kind, and Carfection treats it as such. Exterior design and aesthetics. The host praises the sculptural beauty of the 812's bodywork, noting its lineage from the F12 while pushing aesthetics forward. Key points include sleek Berlinetta profile with a long hood and short tail, delivering timeless elegance. Detailed features, reshaped front scoops for underbody airflow, muscular side panels, and a subtle rear spoiler. Functional beauty, every crease and vent serves aerodynamic purpose while enhancing visual drama. Lighting is also highlighted. The headlights and tail lamps are a blend of homage and modern design. The F12 influence is present, but with a more refined execution. Powertrain and performance. 3.1 engine and raw power. The heart of the 812 is its naturally aspirated 6.5L V12, delivering a phenomenal 789 brake horsepower, with peak revs at 8,500 RPM. It's Ferrari's most powerful NA engine ever in a production car. A true crescendo of analog engineering. 3.2 acceleration and speed. 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, in just 2.9 seconds, and a top speed of 340 km per hour, 211 mph. These numbers aren't merely for the spec sheet, they read as thrilling reality behind the wheel. 3.3 transmission and steering. A 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox sits at the rear, reducing front bias and enabling 30% faster shifts than the F12. The 812 introduces electric power steering, EPS, paired with Ferrari's virtual short wheelbase 2.0, a four-wheel steering system inherited and refined from the F12 TDF. Driving dynamics and chassis. In the spirited Carfection test drive, the 812 shines through its dynamic prowess. Steering feedback. Despite EPS's stereotype of numbness, the car delivers sharp, communicative steering that feels natural and engaging. Four-wheel steering. It improves agility and cornering balance, helping the car rotate naturally through bends without provoking unpredictable behavior. Chassis and suspension. The adaptive aero elements, stiffened chassis, and race-derived suspension deliver poise and adaptability, even when toggling between comfort and track modes. On twisty roads, the V12's power delivery is rocket-like yet controllable. The blend of mechanical might and electronic finesse, traction control, stability systems, eagle-eye diff, and rear steering, results in a surprising degree of driver confidence. Sound and driving emotion. Carfection beautifully captures the visceral roar of the V12. Its crescendo through the gears is described as emotion through eardrums. The engine note isn't just loud, it's a symphony that amplifies the sense of speed and feeling. The experience of the rev-matching gear shifts, engine howls, and chassis responses merge into pure analog bliss. Interior and ergonomics. The cabin balances raw sporting intent with refined usability. The driver-focused cockpit features a rev counter mounted centrally, flanked by sharp digital displays. One for the driver, one for the passenger. All button switches, carbon trim, and a tactile steering wheel bolster the track-ready persona. Ergonomics are improved from the F12. Sharper screen interfaces, intuitive control layouts, though perfect familiarity requires more time than a brief review. GT comfort and practicality. Though the 812 is dubbed a Superfast GT, Carfection notes its firm ride, a trade-off for performance. Not a comfortable cruiser, but acceptable for spirited drives. Cabin noise from tires and engine is intense, keeping the experience raw. Luggage space and daily usability are credible for the segment, but it remains firmly performance-focused. Aerodynamics and mechanical sophistication. Ferrari's aero wizardry is understated yet effective. Actuated front inlets manage underbody airflow, closing for high downforce, opening for low drag. The bonnet pads air to side exit vents. The rear diffuser features active flaps that adjust according to velocity and chassis mode. This system delivers both 211 miles per hour top speed and high-speed grip with elegance. Verdict and legacy. Carfection closes with a potent truth. The 812 Superfast is a last-of-its-kind V12 masterpiece, the culmination of Ferrari's analog era. It has pure, thrilling engine expression, race-bred performance polished for road use, aerodynamic genius housed in a sculptural coupe. It's less GT comfort than bragging rights rocket, but who would buy a Ferrari for comfort alone? Comparison and positioning. Within Ferrari's range, it sits at the end of a lineage. Replaces the F12 Berlinetta, bigger, faster, sharper. Bridges toward the later Competizione and GTS variants, but remains the pure emotion-first choice. In a future of turbos, hybrids, or EVs, it stands as the last analog roar. Summary table. Feature. Highlight. Engine. 6.5L NA V12, 789 brake horsepower, 8,900 RPM, crown jewel of Ferrari's analog era. Performance. 062 mph in 2.9s, 211 miles per hour top speed. Transmission. 7-speed DCT, 30% faster shifts, rear-mounted. Steering/chassis. EPS plus 4WS, chassis electronics, purposeful ride. Sound/emotion. High rev roar, emotional throttle, symphonic exhaust. Interior. Minimalist, driver-centric, improved ergonomics. Aerodynamics. Active inlets, active diffuser, sleek body. Use case. Hard-charging GT, track-ready, not cushy cruiser. Legacy. Final statement of Ferrari's NA V12 line, an automotive swan song. Final thoughts. Carfection's review portrays the Ferrari 812 Superfast as the ultimate analog V12 Super GT. It's unapologetically extreme, an engine-first, emotion-driven masterpiece, sharply designed, tech-enhanced, but always focused on delivering visceral joy. Whether as a visceral weekend release or a collector's necessity, it's a fitting swan song to Ferrari's naturally aspirated era, a car arguing that, even as the world races on, some legends deserve a grand exit.